Jim. Thanks, Elliot. Look what I made. I made a little Lego scene. A little Star Wars Lego scene. I thought it was pretty cool. We're gonna throw it to commercial.
Wow, that 9-hour shift was really refreshing. I needed that. And the fact that those humans all day long through that entire shift were only tipping about 10%, I mean, it's cool. It's not discouraging. It's encouraging. It makes me want to work harder, you know? Because I clearly did such a bad job on the last interaction and transaction, so I clearly must be onto something and getting better every time. So it's really good. I'm having a great time. I'll be back in less than 12 hours with a smile. Ah! Woke up this morning feeling. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to not do that. What should I make next? Ooh. A Scarif Trooper. Okay, all I have to do is just download the files, print out the parts, glue them together, sand it down, and paint it. Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm trying, but when they praise the flow, it make me glow. It's crazy though, my smile to frown ratio. Feel like I'm speaking real well on shit I vaguely know. Maybe so, but maybe no.
And here it is. Look at that. Turned out really cool. Fairly simple to put together. The padding on the inside looks really cool. The sanding wasn't too much. The painting wasn't too much. The weathering didn't want to do too much either. Looks pretty cool. Might need to do the whole costume at some point though. But for now... Y'all ash out your bell peppers. Ever go into work and you're like, brr, and then you see your favorite coworker and you're like, brr, and then he leaves early and you're like, brr. And then people tip you more than 25% all night. You're like, brr, oh, brr. Guys, this is Frihole. This is my 2-year-old little puppy. He's a mix between a husky and a boxer. He's adorable. About 5 months ago, he was told he only had 6 weeks to live because this little man has lymphoma. It's a type of cancer. Very rare in how young he is and how healthy he is. And look at also how proportional he is. Touch my hand. Nice to meet you, sir. We've met before. I'm holding a piece of salami behind the camera for this very purpose. Look at those beautiful eyes. He also started to develop cataracts in his eye, which made it completely ice white. And then they just went away. I don't know if you guys know this about cataracts. They don't go away. So he decided to change that status quo. And then he had a cyst on the back of his leg that was 3 times the size of his other leg. And then that just went away. He's a little miracle pup. He's gonna teach us so much about the world. So pretty. If you ever plan on going to a restaurant, or if you've ever been to one before, I really hope that you know these finite rules. If you ask me for a to-go box, I will bring it to you. You put your food in there, and then if you leave without taking the to-go box, you piece of shit. You piece of shit, you're wasting twice as much. When you get the bill, if it doesn't include gratuity, don't be confused or make a deal about it because you make me feel like shit. If you order your main food and then later order an appetizer and the appetizer comes out after the main food, it's your fault. It's your fault. Sorry, don't complain. Not my fault. Their fault. And if something isn't right on your order, I'll happily make it right for you, but don't ever demand shit. The entitlement is insane. Oh, sorry, that's not actually what I wanted. You can just grab me a free glass of the 9-ounce Q-Pay. Thank you so much. Actually, you can go fuck your own wife consensually. Dude, they gave me props. Oh. You know, we taking precautions. We're going to participate in that capitalist economy. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Was that creme brulee not crispy enough? Let me help you with that. This watermelon, is it fresh? This watermelon, is it fresh? Whoa. This watermelon, is it fresh? Whoa, this water. Happy May 4th, everybody. And to celebrate today on Star Wars Day, I figured I would make a special case for this lightsaber that was used as a prop in a Star Wars fan film that I did. Here's a clip. Now, I already have a display for the lightsaber I used in the film, but this is for the character Nanake, played by my friend Jacob, and I wanted to make a special case for it and pad it and fully design it as if it is from Star Wars, so I got this from Hobby Lobby, and we're gonna deck it out. Okay, first what I did was put in some foam just to create the overall shape and add some depth. Then I added the trench in the middle so that the lightsaber can sit comfortably. Used a little bit of foam, cut it to the right size, and then used a heat gun so I can create that bend in the middle there. Then I did a little test fit to make sure it doesn't wobble around too much. Then I just lined the rest of the inside of the box, making it look so clean. Now I just have to write Nanake and Arubesh on the top. So I did that here. Then I just stained it and got some of the final touches done. And I think it looks fantastic. I think that he's going to love it. And on the inside, I wrote a little quote from our video, which says, "Our fate has already been decided." You got to check out the video to know what that means. But I think this was a phenomenal build, and I've wanted to do it for a while, and no better day than today. May the 4th be with you, always. I guess it can be considered common knowledge now that being on your phone too much can cause depression-like symptoms. Now, I don't really agree with that, because I've never been depressed just being on my phone alone. It's when other people get into the mix, you know? All the other billion people that have phones and they post really dumb things on the internet, and we all get to see it because all of our phones are connected via the internet, so I can see that the only common denominator in this entire situation can only be everyone else, you know? So I think if I was the only one with a phone, then maybe I would be eternally happy. So if you guys want to do me a favor, it'd be really cool and make me very happy if you guys just threw your phone in the ocean. World peace. Do you guys know what frogs are called before they're frogs? That's right, tadpoles. And if my dad were to divorce my mom and date a younger, more attractive woman, you would say that my dad poles. And that really makes me think about this sad pole.
Reminder that men like this exist amongst us.